Anyway, so we are here. We are playing Mario Kart World, the new Mario Kart game. Now, I've got a little bit of a history with Mario Kart. Generally good history, I think. And so hopefully we can do well today. I guess we'll just start off with the Grand Prix, familiarize ourselves with the tracks, and also probably inter-track sections as well. Do let me know. This is obviously first time sharing this game. I think audio balancing should be fine, but if it's not, please alert me to that. But let's go. We'll have some fun here. Yeah, so a lot easier to find Switch 2. I was concerned it might be kind of difficult, but no, I just hopped over to my local Best Buy at the kind of midnight launch, and it was there. And I'm already realizing I don't have access to my favorite Mario Kart character, Rosalina, so I guess we'll just be Baby Rosalina instead. That's a suitable replacement. Surely we don't have Baby Rosalina, not Rosalina. Okay, I guess we do. Sure, here we go. Baby mode. Let's go. Now we don't have customizable tracks, and I mean that's just got a star on it. We got to pick that one. Huh. So, looks like we've got 7 Grand Prix to pick from here. Normally there's 8, but maybe there's like a super secret one that you unlock later. I guess we'll just start off with the Mushroom Cup. We'll go through Mario Bros. Circuit, Crown City, Whistletop Summit, and DK Spaceport. I mean, Warp Pro. We go 150 to start with. You're wondering if it would be interesting. Oh, we're having a little cutscene mode. Okay. So this is like the track overview thing. I kind of like the country twang that a lot of the music in this game has. It gives like road trip vibes, you know? Alright. Now, did I look at the controls at all? No, but I'm assuming it's the same as it always is, hopefully. That, or I'm about to just completely stall out here at the opening. Alright, we're good. Oh, okay. This feels pretty fast. Okay. Now, am I good at Mario Kart? I guess we're going to find out today. I do appreciate that I don't have to hold down the button to keep this red shell behind me. That's a good, ooh, big daisy saving there. It's a good, feature for those with, like, arthritis. Or anyone who has, like, fingers that feel like it's... I mean, honestly, the old system of you have to hold the button down, especially depending on which controllers you're using, that can be really annoying. That looks like a shortcut. Okay, that's not a glide ramp. Oh, it is a glide ramp. Okay, no, it's a plane ramp. Gotcha. So, have I seen much about this game? Like, I've seen a bit. I haven't been, like, obsessively looking at every piece of, like, pre-release content. I saw, like, the trailer. I think I saw a couple, like, segments that they did, but nowhere near everything, I don't think. So, okay, we've got the feather now. Now, feathers... I don't really have much experience using those to any great effect in actual races. Let's get rid of this banana. I mean, this lets you jump, right? So I guess we got to figure out where on this track would a sudden jump be helpful. I don't know. Like, is there a shortcut we could take? Is there a life we can lead? Like, I almost wonder, could you have, like, jumped up to where Donkey Kong was over there? Maybe. And we probably want to do something with it. At the very least, like, eventually. Now, here there's, like, grinding, so maybe we could, like, feather onto the rail here. Like that, okay. I'm not sure how helpful that... I mean, that seemed kind of helpful. He just dabbed on me! Okay, you're going down! The disrespect! You do not disrespect Baby Rosaline. Like, okay, now I don't have any green shells. You know, sometimes in life, you just gotta take a bit of disrespect. Or do you? Okay. And this is not Mario Kart Wii, so I can't just wheelie. There we go! First place in the first race in the game. That's how we roll here. Okay. So in first place out of, what, like 24 races in this game now, I think? It's pretty nice. And I will say, I'm using the new Joy-Con 2, if that's what they're technically called, on the grip. Because, I mean, I'm not buying a Pro Controller on day one. I already spent 500 bucks on the system, and, like, I guess eventually probably. Although I thought I read that the Switch 1 Pro Controllers are supposed to work on the Switch 2. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe I can just live with that life for a while. But, I'm noticing the increased size. Oh no, I just did the bleed! Ooh! Okay. Well, luckily, the Mushroom Kingdom is not very... Okay, they don't care about traffic violations, is what I'm trying to say. Ooh, car wash. Or drive-thru, or I don't know what that was. You know, normally, they, get the traffic off the road when they're using it for a street race, I thought. Especially like an officially sanctioned one that literal royalty is driving it, but what do I know? What do I know? Anyways, but no, the increased size of the Joy-Con controllers makes them much more comfortable to actually use. Because in original Joy-Cons were always like, well, I mean, they technically work, but do I ever want to use them? No. This, though, I mean, I'm not sure it's to Wii Remote level of comfort for this type of controller. I mean, obviously, I've only held it in my hand and not even in single Joy-Con mode, really, for like 10 minutes now, but an increased size is just generally good for that sort of thing. Okay, I have no idea if hitting the traffic light would have been bad. Like, probably. Like, logically, it would follow that that was something to avoid. Okay, yeah, don't hit the bus. Okay, so we got a feather. The feather still confounds me. I don't know how to make the most of this opportunity. Like, okay. I'm not sure that did anything, but I'm probably just ignorant. Okay, so it seems like Donkey Kong is our designated rival for this Grand Prix. Because there's always that one character that... Oh, okay. Okay, blue shell. Alright, I'll take that. I will accept this kindness that the universe has granted me with open arms. Okay, so we have a feather again. Someone's throwing hammers on the road. That seems like a safety hazard. Okay, that was clearly not the right place to use a feather. Well, okay, well, now you know. Okay, well, that could have gone better. I need to go to feather school to figure out how to actually use those in a race, but anyway. Unlock characters in this game is random. Okay. All Switch 1 controls work on this. Oh, really? All Switch 1? Like, even the normal Joy-Cons would work. I really like it when companies do that. Like, when the Wii U was first released, some people were not going to be like, oh, it just uses the same controls as the Wii again. Why would it do that? And it's like, why would it not do that? Like, I can understand when we were back in, like, going from, like, SNES to N64, and just like, oh, we have physical ports that are different. We've added, like, a whole new type of button onto the controller. Like, yeah, sure, you're not going to be able to use your old controls on the new system. But, like, these days, like, let's be honest, we basically perfected video game controller design back in, like, the year 2000. So, like, there's really no reason not to just let you use any controller you want at this point. At least from that company's history of controllers. Aside from just sheer greed of the company. And I'm not normally the type of person who just resorts to a company is doing something I don't like, therefore they are corrupted by awful greed, because, I mean, that's kind of capitalism for you. That's like complaining about the fire for being warm, you know? Like, the whole point of capitalism is it's supposed to channel the greed of people into hopefully decent ends. Now, what was the plan with that mushroom? Good question. I've never driven this road before. Arguably, that's why you want to stay on the track instead of just going off wherever you want. Now, I will say one thing about this game, and it might be a consequence of the rail system, but it feels... like, it feels sticky in a certain sense. Okay, come on. In a way that other Mario Kart games haven't. Right? There are times where I feel like I should fall off a cliff, but I was just, like, stopped. Like, the plane sections, I'm not feeling as much control over as you do with the glider sections in other Mario Kart games. So I'm trying to figure out... Okay, so I can, like, hop on the rails. So for a speed boost, potentially? Okay. So our racing officials have hired people to throw hammers at the racers. That's lovely. Okay. So, like... I'm not sure if that was a shortcut, or if I just leaped off the track. And we're doing well enough so far. Okay. Ooh. That's a scary turn. Oh, the shells move along the track. Oh, that makes sense. I see. Okay, that's the wrong place to be. But it's fine. Third place. I can live with that. Feather's going to the new coin in terms of first place frequency. That's actually... Ooh. You know, that's not a terrible change from, like, a making interesting gameplay perspective, because one of the issues with the coin is, like, it's useless, but, like, when you get it, it's not really, like, a choice. Like, you just press the button and, like, oh, well. With the feather, it actually gives first place a bit of a skill test of, like, okay, where can you use the feather to get rid of it without, like, completely destroying your racing line? Have I been hit by Kamek yet? I don't think so. Kamek's an item now, I hear. Imagine that. You've been deemed an item. They're objectifying wizards, and I'm not here for it. I think it's problematic in great respects. Many respects, it's problematic. Okay, so, like, maybe we could, like, jump this. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about, where it feels like there's, like, invisible walls on the track. And, like, I once... And who knows, maybe this is just me being an old fogey, but I kind of want to fall off the track and get saved by Lakitu, not be told, no, you can't actually fall off the track. You know what this is? This is a carryover from Mario Kart Tour's design, isn't it? Not that I ever played Mario Kart Tour, but I imagine there's probably a bunch of invisible walls so you can't, like, fall off the tracks. Although in this case, it might actually be a consequence of the open world, where it's like, you're gonna have probably less obvious, like, kill zones of, like, oh, the world just ends here and you fall into a pit, I imagine. So maybe that's why we have more invisible walls. Because, like, obviously, they can't have just, like, a fully uncompromised instance of the whole... Oh, that's not past you yet? Okay. No, what goes around comes around. That didn't fit there at all. I have no idea if he threw a blue shell at any point in his computer life. Okay, so is there anything I can do to speed up when I'm on the straightaway? What if I, like, can I hop? I mean, I can, to no clear benefit. Feather again? Okay, well, I mean, I guess you could probably theoretically use the feather to jump over an incoming shell, right? Like, that's gotta be used for this. It'll be useful on a Jumpman-inspired course, though, that's for certain. Okay. And how much of a lead do I have? Should I be concerned yet? This feels like the new Excite Bike arena. Is that a compliment or not? So that's for you to decide. Okay, well, I guess time to test the theory. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we didn't really get to test the theory because I was too slow. I feel like I need a better item than this. Wait, you were saying this was a new coin, but we have the old coin, too. Oh, okay. Gotta get better at the rails. Okay, that is not better at the rails. We're fine, though. We've got a commanding lead. I think. And we do need first place in this race to secure victory in the cup. Now, isn't there a thing where you can, like, ride the walls in this game? I thought that was a thing. But maybe it's not. Or I'm just doing it wrong. But I mean, with a banana in tow, like, you gotta be pretty confident about your chances here. Okay, blue shell's gonna be a bit of a problem there. Oh, luckily Donkey Kong can't resist the bananas. Okay. I think we lose the Grand Prix because of that. Ah. Turn smart steering off. Oh, it's on by default. Of course it is. Oh, you're right. That's why that was happening. Gotcha. I forgot that was a thing. Use Koopas as an item? No, you use Koopa shells as an item. Big difference there. That's like saying that if you throw in a jacket, then you've put on a person. Like, that's not how that works. Okay, obviously second place is not where you want to be on your first attempt at the Grand Prix, but it could have gone worse. Now that I know that there's a smart steering to turn off, I'll probably do that. Because, honestly, now you might say, oh, you got second place even with smart steering. Nah, I mean, smart steering is a debuff if you're actually good at Mario Kart. Oh, we got Donkey Kong. Interesting. They're going full in on the new Donkey Kong design, it would seem.